Hello Flosstube, I'm Nicole and this is DDs Flosstube Season 2, number 27. And welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, this video is all about cross stitch. In fact, my whole channel is all about crafting. We're a multi-craft channel, so if that's something that you'd like, hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon beside it, and then that way you won't miss out on any future posts. And if you're a returning subscriber or viewer, thank you so much for joining me again and taking time out of your day. I do appreciate you tuning in every week. I know I've been a little bit MIA this year, but things are all starting to settle down and I'm back for a third week in a row. So that's exciting stuff. Now, if you are a viewer and you have yet to subscribe, why are you ghost watching? Subscribe to the channel. Help me build my channel. Okay, now I have had a look at my analytics and a lot of you are not actually subscribers that are viewing. So if you have yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button. You've got nothing to lose. It's all free. So hit it and hit it now. All right, and don't forget everybody, give me a thumbs up down below. That helps me get out into the algorithm and it helped me build my channel. All right, so that's enough of the business stuff. We're here for cross stitching. This is my hobby for those that are new here. I just do this as a hobby. And I do make accessories and stuff like that for cross stitching and sell in my Facebook group. I do have a few things up over on the website. It's just sort of my secondary spot that I sell them. So if they don't sell in the group, they get moved over to the website. So you can always go and have a bit of a look over there. But mostly this is my hobby. I'm also going to share with you today some things that are happening on the channel. The diamond painting that I'm working on, and also the quilt block that we're doing for our row by row. I've worked on 5 projects, I think it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 projects. I don't have 6 here. What am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anything. Oh no, I counted strawberry fields twice. But anyway, so I've worked on 5 projects. All right, I think I'm with it now. As you can see, it's 9:30 in the morning, so you'll get to see if I have to edit too much out of this. Just a little bit of distraction there for you, the clock. All right, it's big enough, don't you reckon? I think my daughter was trying to tell me that I'm getting old and I need big numbers to see that on the clock. But yeah, she got that for me a couple of years ago. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, so we're here for cross stitch. Not talking about my clock. So lots of stuff has been going on in the background. First of all, I'm working on the cross stitch magazine. My alarm's going off to tell me to go to work. So anyway, I've been busily working on the cross stitch magazine, Down the Rabbit Hole. So if you haven't gone over to our Instagram and liked our or follow us on Instagram, don't forget to head over there. It's Down the Rabbit Hole magazine on Instagram, and you can also find us over on our website, which is downtherabbitholemagazine.com.au. But yeah, it's coming out in what date are we at today? I think it's I don't even know what the date is today. I think we're at the 6th today. So anyway, it'll be out not too soon away. So I have been doing that in the background, so that has been taking up a lot of my time. So subsequently, I haven't been able to get enough stitches in that I feel is enough, but I have managed to get a couple of hours each night. So we'll just start in no particular order. One of the ones that I worked on this week is Which Way. This one I am stitching along with Amy from Creativity by Geese, and Gail Phillips is doing the diamond painting. And let's just call it how it is. Gail Phillips is definitely going to finish before we even get one page done. Because I think Gail's already down here, somewhere down here in her diamond painting. I, however, are way up here. So yeah, but that is by Molly Harrison. It's a Heaven and Earth design. It is 400 by 539, so it's a decent size. I've managed to get some stitches into that. Now, as I said, I started this back in May with Amy on the 15th of May, and this is how much I've got in so far. So last time you seen it, I had just done this, like this pink color up in here with a little bit of the taupe color. I've since filled in more of the taupe and got some of the dark purple in. I think I got over 1,000 stitches in this. I'm not counting stitches at the moment because I'm not actually doing any challenges or anything like that. I am just stitching, so whatever takes my fancy is what I stitch on. But when I seen Gail had done so much on hers, I thought I better get out and put some stitches in. So yeah, I got over 1,000 stitches in, so I'm pretty happy with that. I don't even know what the percentage is. I'm not even going to think about it because it's got a long way to go. long way to go. All right, the next one that I worked on, and this was for my Stitch With Me on Monday, so I know what day I worked on this one. It is Strawberry Fields Forever by Blackbird Designs. Last time you seen this, I was working on the border as I got some more stitches into it. I've worked on it twice this week, so got some more stitches into it last week after I filmed the floss tube, and then I used it for my Stitch With Me as well, and we have finished the border. Got all the strawberries in, and I've still got it in the roll bars. So so this is the side that I finished up in the Stitch With Me, and over here I'm starting to put, I think there's a branch that a bird's sitting on. But that is the border. It's so pretty. I'm stitching this one on 28 count Cashel linen, and it is tea dyed by me, and it's called Strawberry Latte. I used a strawberry tea, and it has like a pink hue to it, which the camera just doesn't pick up that. But I'm really happy with how that's turned out, and now I'm ready to get stuck into the center part of it. So that's why it's still on the bars, because I will just periodically work on that. So you will see that appear again in the not too distant future. All right, the next one of my plans was to work on Pandemic this week, and I managed to do that. I don't have the bag that has the floss in it, so I cannot remember the number of the floss. It is a Silks For You that I'm using. So this is, for those that don't know, this is Pandemic. So I am up in this corner here, right about there. So I haven't done too much on it, but I started this, and I think I only put like 800 stitches into it. I got a heap more, maybe close to 1,000 from memory, but I'm definitely at 1% now, over 1% in stitching. So I got all of this in. I'm just using a variegated thread. It's a Silks For You. And I'm stitching this on a 20 count, and I'm doing 2 over 1 full cross on that one. So yeah, and I'm loving it, absolutely loving it. So it's turning out really well, and I want to get some more stitches in that. I'm getting torn by some of these really bigger projects on which ones to do, so I may end up having a sorry about that, I just got a piece of fluff off in my eye. So I may end up putting some more stitches into this. This was actually really relaxing to stitch on because I'm just using the variegated floss, and I'm just stitching away while watching TV, and before I knew it, I had all those stitches in. So I'm thinking that this might actually become a bit of a weekly stitch on a Saturday. I don't know yet. We'll see what takes my fancy. At the moment, I want to do it, so it'll get some more stitches in. So no doubt you will see this again in the not too distant future. Whether I stitch on it this week, I don't know. Okay, one that I am trying to get finished and out of my whip pile is the Caterpillar Cross Stitches Deck the Halls. That's what it's supposed to look like when it's finished. Okay, I am doing the bottom half at the moment from the snowman down. I've still got a couple of little things that I need to do, and I finished my gingerbread man, and I started the word ginger. So I'm just this is a word that is actually got 2 different colors in it, so I'm just doing the top part. I'll continue doing that, but this is, as you can see, it's still in the frame. So again, I want to get some more stitches into this. I'll probably work again on this again tonight after my husband's live stream. So yeah, so I got the little gingerbread man finished. He's super cute. I've just got to do his mouth, and he's the black in there, so that's sorted. So you can see he looks like, oh, which way does it go? That little gingerbread man there, they're matching. Ta-da! All right, so yeah, and I've got a present over here, and I think I've got a word that has got to go in there. Oh, bake has got to go in there, and a present. And then there's a couple of little motifs down the bottom. There's a candy cane, a star, and a couple of snowflakes down the bottom, and then that bottom part will be finished, and then I'll just have stocking and tree to go, so that top bit to go. So that is why that is staying in there. So my small pieces, once they go into this little frame on these little roll bars, I just leave them in there until they're finished. So if I work on it, I work on it. If I don't, I don't, but it stays in that. And I just pull this sidebar off and interchange it with some other ones. So yeah, that's what I'm sort of doing. But Strawberry Fields and that one are really calling to me a lot lately, so I'm just wanting to get them out of the way. That's why I've left them in there. All right, the next one that I worked on was Red Dragon. It's a Heaven and Earth and design, and the artwork is by Jasmine Becker Griffith. I tell you, words today are just not wanting to form. My brain is going 100 miles an hour and my mouth is struggling to keep up. Take a breath. Focused. All right, so Heaven and Earth design, Jasmine Becker Griffith, Red Dragon. And this one, and if you've been following me for a while, this one is my daughter's 21st birthday present. So my 15-year-old knows about it, and she thought it was a very good idea, and then she looked deadpan at me and goes, "Don't do me one." I said I wasn't going to because I know you won't appreciate it. She doesn't appreciate stuff like that. Like, she appreciates the time and effort that goes into it, but it's just not her cup of tea. I said, oh, well, when I'm pushing up daisies, you can take your pick of the ones that I've done. So I think she'll take Autumn Queen. So I'm sort of going to try and get that. I've got 6 years to get that done for her before her 21st. So I want to sort of have that done by her 21st as well. But that is the artwork. There is a story behind this one. I will link the video up above or down below, which has the story of why I started this one. Because you've all heard it before. All right, so last time you seen this, I just had, a couple of stitches in it. Well, I got a whole heap more back into this, not back into it, into it. See, words. Constructing sentences are happening today. Can you tell? I think it's because I know I've got a lot to do, and I have to get through a lot for my floss tube, and I don't want to keep you hanging around all day. And I think I've got it in my head that I need to get this done fast. Maybe I should take a breath, slow down, have a bit of chit chat with you. What do you reckon? Do you think that's what's happening? Because my words are not. I can't even talk to my family this morning. My words just weren't coming out. So I've, I'm just going to end up having to be silent all day and not talk to anybody or the general public because my mind is going me miles an hour. But anyway, have no idea how many stitches I've got into this now. It's over 2,000. But yeah, again, we are just using 939, so it's not too exciting, but you can see I'm starting to come down the edge of the tree now, and yeah, I'm starting to move over this way. So we still have in the chart that there's 203,000, over 203,000 stitches in this chart, and for this color alone, which majority of them are in the top in the tree, and then there's some down around the dragon and the fairy. So in these darker areas down here, there's some down here, not much, and there's a little bit of an outline around her, but the majority of those stitches are up in here. So but as like in this dark area, as it comes down towards there, you can see it's starting to lighten up. I'm trying not to get glare on it, so that's a little bit closer. So I'm starting to come down here now, so there'll be a lighter blue, shade of blue in here. A lot of it's blue, a little bit of a black, not too much black in it, and then you've got that really dark green, and then a lot of this down here is actually black, not the deep blue. And 939 is a really, really deep blue bordering on to a black but I've got a heap into it, so I'm going to keep putting stitches into that. Again, this is pretty easy at the moment because it's just color blocking and I can just map it out. So I'll sit there, if I know I'm going in the truck or anything like that, I will just map out a couple of hundred stitches and get those stitches in. And that's what I did last week, because I was in the truck on the Monday again, and this week, sorry. I was in the truck for a couple of hours and I just put that in, and it was super easy. It's just, yeah, it makes it quick to get it done. One colour, I only have tape and scissors and one bobbin and a needle, and away I go. And I generally, if that was on the frame, because I did a lot of that on the frame on the Monday night, and basically I had it in a hoop prior to that, so if I go in the truck I just drop it out of the Q-snap and put it into the hoop. So that is all of the charts that I've worked on this week, which is not too bad. Like, I got a fair chunk of stitches in. I would have liked to have got more, but the magazine is taking up a lot of my time at the moment. I have been slowly quilting away on a customer's quilt just to keep that ticking over. I haven't worked on any project bags this week at all. And I haven't worked on anybody's orders this week at all, and I dare say I won't work on anybody's orders until the 15th, because that's when the magazine comes out. Alright, so what else have I been doing? I have also been doing some diamond painting. I actually have a diamond paint with me every Thursday. I am working on this particular one at the moment, so that's what it will look like when it's finished. And I have a quarter of it done. So there you go, you can see the hair starting to come in. This is the background part down here, and this is her shoulder, which has a spider web on it and a little wisp of hair that comes down. So yeah, so I'm on to the next section, and I'm hoping to get some of that more done of that this weekend. We have a long weekend coming up for the Ekka. The Ekka's been cancelled because of COVID. That for the second year in a row. So I feel sorry for all those show guys not having their you know, their yearly work and all the rest of it. It's a shame, really, because, like, yeah, but you know, it is what it is. Not much we can do about it. All right, what else did I work on this week? I also worked on my row by row. This block went up on Wednesday, so this is DDs Flying Geese. We make 6 of these, put them in a row, and that will be the row in the quilt. So if that's something that you're interested in, that comes every second Wednesday. I put up a block, so that's super exciting. Lots of people are doing it. A few people are doing it, and they're sharing it over in the group. Also, we have a giveaway to talk about today as well. And I realized just before I come on camera, and I quickly jotted down a note. I'm coming up to my second Flosstube anniversary, so this will be me going into my 3rd season. So I started back in 2009 in August, on August the 8th, and so yeah, on Sunday, on my daughter's birthday, basically, is my 2nd anniversary of Flosstube. So I did start it with Beck. Some of you might have been around for that long and remember Beck, but she's decided to go and do other things and didn't want to do that anymore. And then I started stitching in the May of 2009, excuse me, the May of 2019. And I started my Flosstube in the August, so a couple of months later, because I wanted to document my journey, and I have come so far, so far, so far. And I have many, many whips and all the rest of it. I am only doing a yearly whip parade. I don't do half-yearly whip parades because, like, I haven't got through many this year. Maybe next year, if I've got through a lot and my whips have got down, and I've got a lot of stitches into many projects, then I'll probably do a whip parade. But for the most part, not so much. So yeah, so coming up to my 2nd anniversary and my 3rd season of Flosstube, so that's pretty exciting. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that has been around for the whole time and leave comments and check in every week and show me encouragement and enter the giveaways, and yeah, and are just basically generally supporting the channel. I really do appreciate you being around for so long. Hopefully I haven't bored you too much. We've been through some ups and downs and all the rest of it. It has been a bit of a roller coaster ride in the last 12 months, especially the last 6 months. And yeah, and everybody has just been super fantastic and very caring and nurturing, and I've made some amazing friends through this community, 4 of which I got to spend some time with just recently for the first time in the same room. And there's been many other friends that I've met through retreats and all sorts of stuff. and who have become very fast friends as well, and you all know who you are. I'll be here for a while rambling all off, but I just want to say thank you so much for being part of my journey of cross stitch, and I'm looking forward to the next year and what it brings. I have a few plans in place. I have a couple of stitch alongs happening over on Instagram that I started up, which are DDs Spooktober and DDs 12 Days of Christmas. So we have those coming up soon, so hopefully you're getting your charts and everything ready. And you know, I've been lucky enough to bring one of my ideas to fruition, which is the magazine. That's going along really well. It's starting to grow more and more every issue, and we're looking to expand next year as well. So it has been quite a unexpected, pleasant experience coming into cross stitch, because for those that have known me for a long time, know that hand stitching was never my thing, never my forte or anything like that. But I've really embraced the cross stitch and just absolutely love it, and love the community, and love the people that I've met, and love the opportunities that I've been able to grow my crafting portfolio and all the rest of it. So I just want to say thank you so much. So after saying thank you and all the rest of it, another way of thanking you is having giveaways. So this fortnight we have this giveaway. So this is running for 2 weeks. It is the Heartstring Samplers Queen Bee Pincushion. Words. This is a brand new pattern. We had these left over from our cross stitch retreat. So you can see my little pincushion just sitting right there. And so we stitched that out and we turned it into a pincushion into one of these bowls. So the giveaway is this. And we also have some of the rickrack and pom-poms to send to you in similar colors. So basically we will be sending this, it's open worldwide, and all I need you to do is say save the bees in the comments. And if you haven't yet filled out our Google form, fill out our Google form. It just makes it super easy for me to find you in that and then send it off. I don't have to chase you up or anything like that if you've won. If you have not filled out that Google form, unfortunately I will draw another person. So please, if you are entering our competitions, please fill out the Google form. I don't spam you or anything like that. It is just purely so I can quickly just send it out and get it out of it and not have to chase anybody up, because not everybody's on social media all at one time. But you may have been on for 2 or 3 weeks, watched my videos, entered the competitions, and you might be, you know, busy with family or doing something or not well and just not watching, and you miss it completely because you haven't gone back and watched the old videos. So that way I can just send it out and you get a nice little parcel in the mail. But please fill it out. Please, if you haven't yet subscribed, make sure that you do subscribe as well. Please don't leave a comment of giveaway or anything down below. I do mention it over on Instagram occasionally, and I do mention it in the Facebook group, because I know that these are people that have come to the group via watching my videos. So that's fine if I mention it there. But put save the bees with an S on the end, and you will go into the draw for that. But that is it for me this week. Nice and quick and easy this week. The words not so much, but anyway. Alright, so if you like this video today, don't forget to give us a thumbs up down below, leave me a comment, enter the competition, okay? Don't forget to fill out the Google form, and as you can see right now, the tip jar is rolling across the screen. Maybe consider leaving me a tip, and that will help build my channel with tech equipment and all the rest of it. Again, thank you so much for watching and taking time out of your day. Happy stitching, everybody, and I'll see you all again next week. And don't forget, if you're just a viewer, a ghost viewer, don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. All right, have a great week, everybody, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.